My name is Dan, I'm 19 years old and I'm an HVAC technician. And right now I'm focusing more on installs, especially now that Ohio is gonna get warmer and installs are about to start flying in. I mean flying in 5 times a week, full installs. But the main thing I wanna focus on is doing clean work the first time around that works, you know? Once you learn how to do stuff properly the first time, yeah, it might take you a little longer, but if you learn how to do it right the first time, you will keep doing it. And that's the goal, is to secure this foundation of experience on how to do clean installs. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this video. So, hope you guys enjoy. After getting the old boiler out, we had to make sure everything was level and it was the same distance from the wall and everything lined up perfectly. Then we had to start piping everything together, and I finished the gas here. Had to pipe everything from the existing gas coming in, changed that valve, went down, straight into the boiler. Turned out very clean. Next thing I had to do was put an electrical and an outlet in for this unit. We pretty much just ran MC from the old junction box. So this unit comes with 2 wires, the red one and the yellow one. We need to use the yellow one, which is the system circulator. That's for the pump. It pretty much energizes the pump every time the unit needs it. So we're going to be hardwiring it with the switch and the outlet. So this is the black pump I'm talking about. It pumps water into the supplies, and every time the unit needs it, it kicks on. And there's 2 wires in there, black and white. We will be using to wire up and energize this pump. So moving on here, we have our supply runs, which we had to reconnect. We added valves on each run so we can pretty much, if we need to do any service, we can block the water. Both of them got piped together and they go into the supply side of the boiler. After piping in the supply and the return runs and adding all the other essentials, which I will get into shortly, it's starting to look very good. So this first part of the system we're looking at is the return. The return is pretty much all the water that came from the radiators that is going back into the unit and heating back up and going back through the supplies. And you do have a valve there if you ever need to service the unit and clear all the water out. Next, we have our drain port. This is a valve that opens up and lets all the water out of the system. So if you ever need to change the boiler or you ever need to do service on it, there's that port. So next thing we have on our boiler is this expansion tank. This pretty much manages the increased water pressure caused by terminal expansion as the water heats up. So this is an air bleeder. It removes all the air pockets and any air in the system. Because this is a closed system, we only have water running through it and it's not a steam system. This is a fully closed system, so there should be only water in the system, and any air pockets or any air that is in the system gets let out through this. I did manually bleed out the radiators, but you still want this open to bleed out any air pockets. Then we have our water pump that we wired up. This pump will cycle on and off on startup, and once it hits a certain temperature, it will stay on. This pretty much pumps water throughout the radiators and throughout the whole run, heating the house. Next, we have our backflow preventer. This essentially protects the water supply from becoming dirty by ensuring the water from the heating system does not flow backward into the clean water pipes. Coming back from the job now after doing that water boiler. I haven't done a lot of water boilers, so this was definitely an experience for me, and I did learn a lot, especially with wiring, because I pretty much wired up the whole thing from start to finish. There's not much to it. You got your 120 coming in, you got your low voltage, and then you have your pump that needs 120 as well. So that was pretty easy. gas reconnects back in, and then in the video you'll see all the piping we did for the return and the supply side. So very good experience. I'm happy with the work we did. It turned out super clean. The customer loved it, we loved it, so it was a good day. We learned a lot. So now we're gonna go do some more work at home and then hit the gym, and I think that'll be it. But very good day. I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys found this stuff interesting and want to see more content on certain specific things, drop a comment and I'll definitely be looking into the comments and seeing what people want to see, because this YouTube stuff is new to me. I want to figure out what people want to watch. So drop a comment, drop a like, and hope you learned something new today.